Sup y'all, welcome back to another video by me, Dina.
OG K-pop stan since 1998.
Okay, Mitzies. This Mitzi is here for Imaginary Friend. I was actually gonna film my album listen over my Patreon for gold, but I was like, maybe I should check out Imaginary Friend first. Because whenever we have a music video provided with the song, you know, it just feels more complete to watch the video and hear the song at the same time. So yeah, in case y'all Mitzies are interested in seeing the rest of the songs, I don't know if you have from the album, I will be checking that over on my Patreon. But here we are with Imaginary Friend. With the title alone, I think that's like almost a given that it's gonna be a different shift and especially probably a different like feel and meaning from Gold. So I'm very intrigued to see how much of a 180 flip they do. 180. Yeah, not 360, because 360 would be right back. Of a 180 that they do from Gold. Because Gold, y'all know how I feel about Gold. I still, again, do the choreography in my head every time I hear the song. And I also see that, as I'm filming right now, that Imaginary Friend has a performance video. But I do want to know the song first and just have myself take my time with the song before I get to the performance video and likely the dance practice. But yeah, I am ready to get into it. So why am I still talking? Let's get it, y'all, with ITZY's Imaginary Friend. Oh, also, in case this is your first time watching a video on my channel, I watch these videos twice. First time, I don't pause. Second time is when I pause and talk about lyrics. So yeah, let's get it. Oh. Okay, Leah. Oh. I was not expecting this. Whoa, her shadow didn't move. Ooh. What? Okay, this feels so their vocals. I got automatic goosebumps. Ooh, got the choreography. But the lyrics are like, they make me sad. Ooh. Fierce. I love the soft and gentleness of the choreography. Oh, Cherry, there we go. Oh, yo. Dance break already? Ooh, the scene. Ooh. Okay, yeah, y'all hear her. Ooh, what she's saying there. God, the sound is so epic. Okay, Yeji, with this. Ooh, dancing with the dancers like that with Imaginary Friend. The choreography, it's really gentle. I love it. Wow. Here we go again with the dance break. Ooh. Oh, what? What? Okay, I was checking to make sure that I have on loop because I already knew I'm gonna rewatch it. Why does this make me want to cry? It makes me sad. I think it's because the part in the chorus about it saying like, uh, bringing up the monsters at night and I'll be there to protect you so you can dream. Like there's something like imaginary friend in that kind of concept almost comes off like the part of yourself that believes in yourself. Does that make sense? Or like the part of yourself that yeah, the part of yourself that believes in yourself, sorry. The half full glass part of yourself are just the dreamer in you that looks and aims and hopes for something better than all the pain that life can inevitably give you. Like in the beginning, we saw all of them with the injuries and the band-aids, and when they peeled off the band-aid, like it was still a very fresh looking injury, and putting the ice and like the heat like melted the ice. Like that's a very symbolically imagery way to show like how much pain can still last, and you can put as much band-aids and ice over as you want, is still going to be there. But this song is speaking them from the perspective of imaginary friend. And what I find very interesting is typically the term imaginary friend is very childlike, right? Like, you know, when kids sometimes create imaginary friends, or like even when they talk to their dolls or their toys or whatever, it's just it's a natural growing stage when someone young experiences, and this is me speaking from like I can vouch for this. I was once a kid. I know I'm almost 41, but I was once a kid. I was once a child. And like, would do I want to say I necessarily had imaginary friend? I think it's more like, you know, I think a lot of us would have like little tea parties and stuff, whatever. And I definitely know that I started once life started to get to where my childlike mind at the time didn't understand, I knew how to process, a lot of that imaginary friend thing started happening, or just like that stage in your life. But back to the point, I wonder if they're like, if that's the same kind of meaning that they're using here with that person that you create to help cope with your life, or to help imaginary friend being there to help you, to guide you in a weird way, because they're imaginary, right? Imaginary. So okay, you know what, actually let me just go ahead and watch it a second time and focus on the lyrics before I keep talking and just hear this lovely song again. So before I even, let me close this thing because it's kind of driving me nuts. um Before I go on about the lyrics, the song is so epic. It's so beautiful. And with the feeling that I'm getting from the song already kind of being very like relatable and self-soothing almost, because I feel like the imaginary friend is the good side in you, the dreamer in you, the half glass full in you, is very comforting. The choreography, when I said is gentle, again, please don't, because I've said choreography in the past, not just ITZY, just choreography in general. I'll be like, oh, this is like more on like the minimal-ish term, or simpler. But saying the word minimal, simple, or gentle doesn't mean that it's easy. Just putting that out there. Because I've had some people in the comments be like, oh, how dare you call it simple? It's like, and it's like, it's not easy, blah, blah, blah. It's like, simple and easy, there's such a fine line between. But the way they move, and just like it's very gentle. It's not harsh and hardcore. So I love that the choreography went that direction, because I think it matches the mood. And I could be talking shit because I don't know all the lyrics yet. So again, let's go ahead and watch it a second time, where I will pause here and there. So here we go. And okay, I noticed like everyone that was walking in the beginning of the video, they all had friends like arm in arm with someone and they're alone. Okay, so yeah, I thought I was tripping. Looks like Ryujin's, yeah, it seems like her head's not moving here, but her reflection is moving. Or am I tripping? And to see like the paint. Okay, I'm not. I don't want to pause on that in case. Putting the ice over and the sizzling happening, so that symbolizes that it's still fresh. It's still so strong. It's still so surfaced. Um, the paint on your hands. I would think that it would symbolize like punching at a wall or punching something, just because you're feeling a certain emotion, whether it be anger, sadness, overwhelmingness, whatever you want to say. Um, so I wonder why it's on their hand to symbolize that I can't take it. Or okay, I don't know what the hell that was, but let's go. I really was not expecting this sound and this. Oh, remember the end where it had all the hands over Lee and it was black and white? This choreography. Let me look at the choreography again. It's very interestingly supportive towards Leah. Hey, seriously. Seriously. Beautiful. Okay. Okay. I do feel like the imaginary friend is that side in you that's like the dreamer side, the side that still holds on to something when the how can I say this? The grounded side, like just the physically grounded side in you can feel the pain, but the spiritually grounded side in you is still there and alive and there to support you as long as you remember your imaginary friend, that side in you. That's interesting. And the whole shadow thing. I noticed that. Ooh, the hands. See how, yeah, see the hands connecting through. Okay. It's so sad, like all these scenes. Okay. Beautiful pre-chorus. Such beautiful scene. The choreography is so beautiful, y'all. It's so, ooh, this aerial scene. The chorus is so beautifully symbolic, and it's like you can take it for its literal term because and even from like the perspective of childlike, like when, kids are younger, sometimes they are scared of monsters in the closet or under the bed or whatever, right? But also like sometimes as an adult, or just you don't even have to be an adult, you could still be like teenager, whatever. As a human, you know, throughout the day you have distractions, which is great because you're going on by your life, but you're, how can I say this? So I'll bring my own personal experience into this. Before, when I used to go to bed, like when I'm about to sleep, I would have the TV on and playing, just like major white noise for me to fall asleep to. Or I'd be on the phone until I fall asleep, or just something. I have music playing. I just I couldn't fall asleep when it was completely silent and it was completely dark. It's because, and not saying that I don't have like trauma and stuff that I still go to therapy for, because I do. It's just that I have more from my perspective and from my own experience of trauma, I'm holding the reins on it a lot more solidly than I ever did before. Um, but back to the lyrics, I like that they bring up the whole, when you see monsters in the ceiling, I'll protect you from it so you can you can continue dreaming, or you can dream. Because yeah, when you're laying on bed, you're looking at the ceiling, and the monsters on the ceiling is symbolic to the issues that us as humans inevitably can have, because that's what life does to us. Um, so I find that perspective very interesting, and also just a nice symbolic meaning, just to also be like, even you don't even have to like, because I spoke about that in like literal term, right? But it's also about like your own dreams, like what you really want to do in your life, right? And sometimes there are things that are like, whether it's like a mishap, a distraction, or people in your ear telling you, oh, you want to do this, you want to do that, but what about this, what about that, and then you just start to doubt yourself. So that imaginary friend that's in you, deciding you, that's a dream, or deciding you, that's basically your own cheerleaders, being like, I'll shut these monsters out. I'm here in your awareness to remind you that you can keep going after your dreams. So that's so beautiful. Gosh damn, I'm already talking a lot. This scene. Carry on. This choreography. Ooh. The dance break is everything. The domino turnaround. And Chatham coming through in the middle like that. Dun, 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 dun. Yes! That musicality. So much puzzle piecing. I love it. Born inside your dream. See, I love that. I'm not a delusion. Oh, I'm everything you want to. Oh, that makes me. This is relatable. I love the way edgy sounds here. Killing it to the top. I like that. Interesting. The scenes earlier, how you saw them running in that circle but staying in their lane, right? And that scene there, you see Chaeryong like kind of almost look hesitant to step over the line, but she does, and she's like looking up. That's beautiful. It's wow. I didn't even think about that way. About earlier when we saw the aerial view of them running in a circle to symbolize, you being scared to go for what you want to do, go for your dreams, go for you being yourself, because of all everything that I said earlier. So that scene of her stepping out, that's beautiful. It's like her imaginary friend helped her step out of that line, stepping out of the line in a good way in this speaking terms. Also, I love that we have these dancers here, because earlier, like when they were dancing, I almost, like, of course, with the pause screen and me like really focusing, I know there's dancers behind them, but at first watch, the way they kind of popped out, it's like their shadow is dancing, So to kind of represent that imaginary friend almost. Interestingly conceptual. Oh, the harmony. This song is so epic, y'all. The choreography. Chaeryong with your platinum blonde. Okay, Leah, with the detail. They sound so good, y'all. I'm getting goosebumps again. And of course, they all look so freaking pretty. This choreography. Yes. 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 I just can't believe it ends so fast. I love that. Like, you know, I'm a big fan of choreography on a minimal / almost silent beat, but it's not silent because you hear that. Oh, wait. Hold on. How interesting. So you know how ITZY usually does the crown for themselves, right? But here they have one arm doing it, and the dancers who I say represents the imaginary friend is completing the crown. That is so conceptual. Like, holy sh. I love that it's Leah and we have all the hands covering her eyes. Okay. Oh, wow. What a okay, yeah. I'm proud of myself for not like bawling in front of y'all. I hate when I do that, like especially when I edit. I'm like, really, Dino? I get it. Like y'all are okay with me doing so. You know, I'm only human. It tends to happen, especially with my favorite groups and when they pump out songs like this, like Imaginary Friend. Definitely a different feel from Gold. And you know, I'm all here for versatility. It makes me excited for the album. But no, Imaginary Friend is so comforting. There's something so relatable about it because it's so human. And that's something that I've always praised ITZY for ever since I discovered them. That I love their songs that we can find something to relate to. And it's almost kind of like, how? Because, you know, I'm not an idol. I don't go through what they go through, right? Like, I don't go through the training. I don't go through the whole process of being famous. But at the same time, ITZY doesn't go what I go through, just like how I don't go what you go through, vice versa. Like, but the thing that chains us all together is that we are all human. Like, we all can relate when it comes to emotion and being, whether being ready to express it or needing the help of expressing it and moving onward and living your life the way you want to, living your life as how you want to be. So the concept and the symbolism behind this imaginary friend, it's so genius. Like, because again, imaginary friend is a term that I typically would see as a childhood thing. You know, when you're a kid, you make up your imaginary friend to help cope or go through with your life. And yet that imaginary friend transforms into who you are actually. That's beautiful. That's very interesting. I'm sure that once I'm done filming this, I'm probably gonna be sitting here and be like, come up with like different I don't even know if that makes sense. But anyway, what a beautiful song. And I am so excited to analyze the dance practice. Y'all know I'm gonna say a lot about that. So stay tuned if you're interested. But anyway, if y'all checked out my reaction to ITZY's Imaginary Friend music video, thank you very much. If you want to let me know what you thought about the video, how it made you feel, if you had to almost hold back crying like I did, please let me know in the comments below so I know that I'm not alone. Although I already know that I'm not alone. Anyway, I hope you have a great day, and until the next video coming up, peace. I would like to say an extra thanks to my Captain Jack Sparrows over on my Patreon for the extra support. You are the savviest.
That's got to be the best part I've ever seen.